I said he's back in full force. Hello, I'm making a video. So, where would I like to begin? Nowhere. There's nowhere to begin. One of the things that I was thinking about is that I don't properly know how to process my emotions. And I've been really thinking about what it means to be a fucking man and all this kind of shit. And, as a man, you are not supposed to show your emotions, and you're supposed to be in control and be strong and stoic. Right! Well, I am not strong and stoic. I'm not any of these things. And I don't really feel like I want to be. I like to show my emotions. I want to be vulnerable. I want to say what I'm thinking and feeling, and I don't want to be a robot, right? But you just can't do it too much. There's always a fine balance in everything, right? All over the place. Wow. Dude, I don't give a fuck. How about that? I don't give a fucking shit. And, ain't nobody listening. And I gotta re-accept that or something or whatever. But there was people listening, and now it's not really happening anymore. And I'm trying to just, all right, let's fight through it. But there's some type of liberation in this. You know what the thing is? Nobody's safe. Nobody is actually safe to me. Yet I want it from other people for some reason. Why? Because I don't want to feel lonely? Why is that so awful to feel lonely? And it's so crazy that, as social animals, right? Because I keep talking about it, we have such a strong need to be independent and not depend on anybody. You need to learn and develop the ability to not depend on nobody but yourself. This is such a high, trendy fucking thing to do, and it's so heavily pushed. Because we all want to depend on somebody, but then we realize how not dependable people are, quote unquote, and they didn't live up to the expectation that we had on them, and then now we are guarded, not trusting individuals, and are lonely as fuck, trying to accept how to be lonely as fuck. That's what's happening, and it's so lame. And then here's the problem. I'm like, it's not even, you're wrong for saying that you want to depend on somebody. And I'm guilty for even saying that, yeah, you shouldn't depend on anybody but yourself. And I'm like, where did this idea come from? It comes from a place of hurt. It doesn't come from any other place than I got trust that was broken. I've been rejected. I've been not heard. And people turned their back on me. So now I turn my back on them, and I'm guarded, and I don't let anybody get close, right up front, because then they'll fucking betray you, potentially, or something like that, right? I've been thinking about death a lot, and I even had a dream about it. I had a dream that I was watching people straight up just getting shot. It was very graphic. And I was just, it was like almost, I looked up a video or something, but I was living it, and it was crazy. It was so weird. Like, it was just like, what death is like. And these people were just getting shot, and the lights were getting turned out on them. They were just dying. And I've been really thinking about, like, wow, like, again, this is the only life I have. And this is all I know, and this is all I've ever known, and blah, blah, blah. The same kind of fucking thing. But it's like really fucking tripping me out. You know, it's really fucking weird. That's why I said, like, I'm not processing my emotions properly, but I don't know why I'm even saying that. Like, why do I feel like that's not happening? Oh, because, well, in my childhood, I didn't have anybody to really express. Is that what the issue is? I don't know. I'm like, damn, man, like I gotta be this until I die. Like, I have to be. Like, I'm stuck with being a human until death inevitably comes to me. Like, I'm just stuck. So how do I accept my stuckness? Do I even want to accept it? I'm really just like, where's happiness? What is happiness? Why is this, like, so complex? Why is it so complex? Yeah, I think as I was going to sleep last night, I was like trying to not have a panic attack. Like, I felt the anxiety creeping. It wasn't super heavy, but it was definitely there. And I was just like, man, I just hope one day all of this makes sense. Somehow, I just hope one day all of this makes sense. And it's so strange. I'm like, yeah, I can understand how people have this idea of a soul and that you do live on or some kind of fucking thing. There's no rationale behind it. It's just, like, even if I do live on, I just have no idea about it. I don't know about it. I don't know if I had other lives. I don't know, like, and I, you know, like, I'm self-aware, and I was even thinking about, like, what would it be like to be an ant? What would it be like to just be an ant? Like, would I be self-aware? Or I'm just an ant. Like, and I went into the perspective of an ant and the suffering of animals, right? Like, that they just go through, like, just how awful that cycle of life is. And I was just thinking about it. I was just thinking about suffering in general. And this is why I guess I'm so afraid of existence, is because, just as a whole, is because existence has suffering inside of it somewhere. And to suffer, you need to be alive. And there is life in this reality. And if there is existence for infinity, there is infinite suffering, and that is hell. That is hell. And I guess I just don't want to know about it, like I said. Like, I don't want to know that existence will be forever. But there is something rather than nothing. Something's here. It's just here. And this is the thing, I'm really trying to, like, not care that anybody's listening. Like, even my girlfriend, like, I'm trying to even get rid of that layer. That's why I'm still trying to make these videos and really push through the filtering and really just say what I'm feeling. But it's so difficult. It's so difficult to really, like, bring that down and to not care about it. It's so hard to just sit in your loneliness and really sit in your thoughts and feel how scared you are. Like, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to feel how lonely I am. I want somebody to hear me. Don't make me feel alone. Even if you're alone, let me know. That way I still don't feel alone. Or whatever, right? Show me some type of relatability. I didn't even say to my girlfriend yesterday that I had a video. That I made another video yesterday. I didn't say that to her. I didn't send anything to her. She was going through her own stuff, right? But I didn't let her know. I just, you know, because I was like, you know what? It might be stressful to just listen to or something, whatever, regardless. She didn't listen to it. Nobody listened to it yesterday. Nobody listened to that yesterday. And I keep trying to, like, and that's the thing, I have to keep not caring that nobody's listening. And I still have this feeling, well, maybe somebody is. And then I'm trying to like, okay, even if somebody is, keep going into your thoughts, keep trying to just say what's going on. But why do I have to upload it? Why does it have to be public? Because even in the face of other people, I still want to be myself. And that's what I've also said. I'm like, it's real easy to be yourself when the doors are shut. I hate shame. I feel so much shame. There's so much shame in who I am. And the only way to get rid of shame, in my opinion, is to face it and to expose yourself in front of people that would potentially shame you. How do you get rid of a phobia? I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, but like, in my opinion, I feel like you got to face it and you got to become numb to it, and you have to become desensitized to the fear that you have. Like, what am I so afraid of to be vulnerable on here still? I am. I'm struggling. Because here I am going off on this little tangent for like 3 minutes, talking about this fucking feeling. Like, I don't know why I just don't want the influence of people. And I want to get rid of it, and this is how I feel like I get rid of it. Like, I just felt like, okay, I'm talking about this ant and me potentially being that, and I want to make sense to somebody, and I don't want to sound crazy, and I don't want to be like, and I want exiled or executed. Because I'm too weird and I'm too abnormal and I'm saying things that, you know, what the fuck is that? That's fucking strange. That doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense to me. And I'm like, fuck, okay. And then you feel that feeling like you retreat back in. I retreat back into myself. And the reason I even say you retreat back into yourself is because I just want the relatability still. It's still there. Even subconsciously in the way I'm talking. I want this, don't you know what I mean? Man, girl, buddy, pal, person? Don't you understand? No? Damn, that sucks. Why does it suck so fucking bad? Why does it have to suck so fucking bad? I think about this one Facebook reel again, where there's this black man that was just crying. He's like, man, I've been looking for good people for a long time. And he was so devastated that he just couldn't find it. And then you think about it, it's like, oh, it's hard to find good people. It's real hard to find good people. What is good people? People I can talk to, people I can relate to, people that I have a deep connection with. Are those good people to me? What is good people? That's what I mean. Like, listen, hey, you know what? I'm not really losing my mind this morning. All right, I'm just, hey, talking again. Talking to myself. Apparently, I'm talking to myself. I'm just alone. Hey, Matthew, you're alone. You will upload this publicly, but just try to keep challenging yourself, like to just be like, okay, yeah, I'm alone. But here's the trick. It's like, I might not be. That's the whole thing. Somebody might listen to this. And there's consequences behind me saying something out loud. And that's also what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the consequences. Or whatever it might be, okay? Just some type of something. So I'm not really... And then here's the other problem again, like I said. I have to be anonymous. I can't say my full name. Like, I kind of have said where I'm from. But I've made so many videos, you're not going to fucking find it. Right? Like, I can't really say the names of my friends. I can't say the name of my girlfriend. I can't say the names of shit. I can't just really, like, actually fully express myself on here. And I ask myself, why am I doing it? And then I'm finding these fine lines of privacy. What's too much exposure? What's not too much exposure? What can I say? What can I not say? I had another dream about like social media or whatever, right? And somehow I made a music video. Just a random ass music video. And it was really kind of low quality, but okay, like it was animated. I don't know, it was so weird. And it was just on my channel, and I got like 100 more subscribers. And I broke past 100, and I had like 149 subscribers. Like, that's what I had. And I was like, oh wow, this video got like 38,000 views, right? Whatever that music video was. And then I just I was like, shit, do I just need to make fucking music videos now? And then how do I do that? And then I was like, well, that's not necessarily what I want to do. Like, I kind of just did that. But, like, I made the music video, and then a bunch of people saw it. But how many people are actually going to go look at my other shit? Right? Not a lot. You know? Not a lot of people. That's not even true. That's not what I want to say. Like, I just feel that anxiety again because I don't feel like I'm making sense. And I'm talking about a bunch of shit. No, I'm just rambling. And even my girlfriend said that. Like, she listened to my first video that I made in a long time on Monday, and she was like, yeah, you're just rambling. And I'm like, and then you just, and that's what I mean. Like, I heard her say that, and she's the closest person to me. And again, like, oh, let me try to be grateful right now and be like, oh, I don't want to be grateful. I don't want to be grateful. I just want to say that, like, that hurts, right? That she, like, wasn't understanding, like, or whatever I feel. Jesus Christ, let me try to just slow down. I don't want to slow down, though. She wasn't understanding, in my opinion. Or she was like, oh, you're rambling, or that's not that interesting, or something, and then you just feel alone. I just feel alone again. I'm like, what the fuck? Do I want? And this is why I said I'm like tricking myself with the YouTube videos because, and I'm listening to them, like I started listening to my video that I made yesterday, and I was just listening to it because I'm like, I'm so like, damn, I don't want to listen to nobody else's bullshit. I don't want to go on Facebook and look at stupid reels on other people's nonsense. Like, I don't want to go see that. I want to hear what I got to say, and I want to feel not so fucking lonely. And I think about Alpha Male Strategies, that fucking YouTube channel, where he's just like, yeah, you got to master the ability to be alone. I'm like, dude, that dude's so lonely. Like, I know he's not happy, but he's super successful. He's some fucking dating coach on here in the Red Pill goddamn fucking community, talking his fucking shit about how to get women and be a better man and all this goddamn fucking stuff, right? And you have to master the ability to be alone. And I thought I was doing that before I met my girlfriend, right? But in reality, I was just bullshitting myself and being arrogant. I wasn't mastering any fucking thing. I'm like, I look at myself right now, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. And even to some degree, this Alpha Male Strategies fucking guy, like, he has women that he wants around. And he doesn't even like hanging out with dudes because they're vengeful and fucking jealous and all this whatever things. And they don't like the success that you're fucking bringing. And blah, blah, blah. Go down the list of reasons he doesn't want to hang out with men, but he wants to hang out with women. You know, so he's not really trying to be completely alone. And, oh, I'm on my purpose. He's making books on dating. He's doing his shit. He's a fucking personal trainer. He's taking these calls and, you know, but like, whatever, man. Like, and then that's what I mean. I'm like, how do I get rid of this feeling of just not, I hate feeling like I gotta not be alone, or I gotta make these videos and somebody's gotta hear me, and I just don't like it anymore. Like, I don't want to have this over me anymore. I don't like this. You know, and I remember when I was like, before I met my girlfriend, I was thinking about like, yeah, like, I just don't want to, what's it called? I don't want nobody. And then I was thinking about a super happy moment where I was on some planet all by myself, right? Just had a fantasy. I was on some planet. It was purple, and I was by the beach, and all I was completely alone on one planet, and I was just happy. But I was like, what happened? Like, why did I get to this space in my mind where this is where I had to think about some shit and I had to accept how lonely I am? Well, what the fuck, really? And that's the fucking issue. Like, I don't want to be alone. Like, actually 100% isolated. I think about Gone to the Wild, whatever that fucking guy completely just stripped himself away from society, sold all his fucking possessions, and just went to live out in the wilderness. And he ended up fucking dying all alone, shitting himself because he ate the wrong fucking plant they didn't know was poisonous. You know, it's just fucked up, right? And it's like, what the fuck happened to that guy? That's just torturous. He died alone. Died completely alone in some fucking rusty ass bus in the middle of fucking nowhere. Shitting himself. What the fuck, man? Suffering, dude. Like, that's so fucking the worst. And I don't want this to happen to me, and whatever, right? I don't know what I'm afraid of. I'm like, just please, somebody understand what I'm saying, right? Somebody get what I'm saying. I don't know why. I don't know why I need somebody to understand what the fuck I'm saying, right? And I'm really trying to just stay on this rambliness and this not making sense kind of stuff, and I'm just not making sense to nobody. I gotta just accept that. Nobody is gonna hear what the fuck I'm saying. All right, and even if people do, and they turn away, and their audience retention goes to fucking 1 minute, Okay, cool. I got to accept that. I got to keep pushing through it. I want to push through that. It's very difficult to. I didn't realize how strong of a fear that I have. I talk to a lot of motherfucking people. All right, I feel like I just can't express myself. And I feel like I want to, and I just don't. Oh, I'm tired, right? I'm tired because this is challenging. It's very challenging to try to push through. Extremely difficult. I realize how like happy the sun makes me, I guess, sometimes. The fact that it's just out, not necessarily that I'm in it all the fucking time, but like it's kind of a sunny-ish day today. I feel summer right around the fucking corner, right? But I feel anxious. I feel the loneliness. I've been lonely my whole fucking life. I felt lonely my whole fucking life. My parents pushed me away when I got deep. They still push me away. They still don't want to talk about that deep, deep, real shit. I just accept it. I'm just like, that's how you guys are, whatever. I love you, cool. You know, but like, we don't talk about nothing. And a lot of people don't like talking about nothing because that's what I mean. These emotions and all this kind of stuff is so fucking heavy. And I think about my girlfriend, and she's very like me, and she's very emotional, and she's very in those feelings. You know, it's very intense, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want somebody like that, but at the same time, she's more intense than I am, and I already have a really hard time with my emotions, and I'm trying to deal with her emotions at the same fucking time, and it's just, it's a lot to deal with. I don't know what this is going to sound like. And maybe the true test is to just not even upload this. Maybe the true test is to just not do that. To not want to be heard. I'm like, okay, something's wrong with that. And the only thing that's wrong with that is because it's very unlikely that you will be heard. It's very unlikely that you will have this honest connection with somebody or whatever, right? So why even try? Why even bother? The odds are heavily against you. The odds are not in your favor. You are fucked. You want this connection, you want this feeling of not feeling so goddamn lonely. Well, too fucking bad, dude. All right? The chances of you not feeling that fucking way are slim to none. And I'm talking about for me. And hey, most goddamn people, right? Most fucking people are just lonely sacks of fucking shit. And they're just waiting for this somebody, waiting for something to make them not feel so cripply fucking alone. Like it's so bad. So isolated. I don't know. And then I sit here and I'm like, damn. Jesus, why do I have so many bottles of alcohol? Because it brings people together, right? It brings people together. And I like to socially drink. And also, it brings down these layers of bullshit that I just don't like. And it's super hard for me to bring down when I'm sober, right? And for a lot of people to just bring down when you're sober. All right, you get this whatever, okay? And that's why I have so many. And I'm just like, yeah, come over, let's drink, let's fucking talk some shit, let's build connections together. Let me feel so not so fucking lonely. That's why I don't like drinking by myself, because when you drink by yourself, you want to be more social and you're not, because you're just by your fucking self. It's just an awful feeling. It's just the worst, you know? So there's a weird confliction with it, because it kind of numbs the pain of feeling alone, but it also makes you want to not be alone, because you're like, I want to talk to people. I want to talk some shit. Let's do something crazy, right? But you're not, because you're alone, right? So what you gonna do? Jerk off? Like, that's what I'm fucking talking about. It's depressing as fuck. And I even try to make a joke right now, because I'm just like, Jesus Christ, hey, somebody laugh at that? I hope somebody fucking laughed at it. Probably not. And even when I was high, like I think about when I was high, like smoked weed, and I was trying to make jokes, and I remember I was with my brother and my best friend, and we smoked weed, and then I just was so insecure and so tiny and so small, and that's why I hate smoking weed. Smoking weed, I'm so afraid of it, like ridiculously. It's so traumatizing to me every single time I fucking do it. And I like have a mental fucking breakdown every time I fucking do it. I've done it like 10 times now. I don't know, hoping that I feel something different for some reason, and I have to battle my crippling anxiety. So that's the only way to do it, right? Is to go face it. Like I just said right now, I'm facing the loneliness of nobody really listening to what the fuck I gotta say, or the fear that nobody's listening. I'm really trying to just deal with that and trying to push through and stop caring so much what other people think. and stop wanting other people to think about what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I'm trying so hard. And it's difficult. It's really difficult, you know? And I'm exhausted already, kind of, talking about all this kind of shit. I feel like I've been going at a million fucking miles an hour, and it's been 25 goddamn minutes already. And I'm still in butt-fuck traffic driving. You know? It's like, damn, I can't even listen to that. And I can even just imagine my girlfriend right now. She's like, oh my God, that's too much. I just can't. I'm going through my own stuff. You know what? He's doing his shit. Whatever. I don't even want to send her this video. I might let her know, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to send the video to you. Do you want to see it? You go on my fucking YouTube channel and go look at it, because I feel rejected, right? And I feel like she won't want to listen to it. I don't feel like she'll be able to get all the way through it. And I'm like, wow, am I demanding too much from other people? Do I want too much from other fucking people? And I'm like, okay, well, I gotta substitute it. I gotta substitute it, I guess, and I gotta make this person for myself, and I guess that's me. And there's nothing I can fucking do about it, because nobody wants to listen to me for 45 fucking minutes talk about all this kind of shit, because everybody's living their own life, going through their own stress, and it really takes a lot for you to take on somebody's emotions. You know, for example, when I'm trying to listen to my girlfriend and she's just talking about all her kind of stuff, like, it's extremely difficult to actually take in. So here's the problem. I want to emotionally dump all my fucking bullshit on people, but I don't really want to take it in from other people. So that's the hard part, because first of all, number one, I want to dump all my shit, which takes a lot of energy to even bring up in the fucking first place, and then I gotta listen to somebody else talk about whatever the fuck's going on with them, and I'm just like, oh fuck, oh God, Jesus, I can't do it. And then that's a lot of people. A lot of people want to be able to dump all their emotional shit. That's why you have a therapist, because they actually don't necessarily have the right to talk back or talk about their fucking problems. You dump all your shit on them for an hour. And they're just like, okay, thanks for the fucking dollars, you know, see you next week, or see you fucking whatever. Thank you for dumping all your emotional shit on me. And they don't really care, and they don't really take it in, and like, they do care, but it's from a distance, and you don't want that. You want the person you're talking to be a human being, and that's a big problem in therapy. But that's the hard line that a therapist walks, is to be not too attached but not too detached, to make the person feel like they can't open up because they think that the therapist doesn't give a fuck. It's so difficult. It's a very fine line. And I like my therapist because I feel like he does care, but he's also at a great distance, and he doesn't really make it personal at all. Like, I feel that. He really keeps his fucking distance. You know? And that's why I like him. But that's why I look at myself and I'm like, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could be a therapist, because I'm too attached. I get too emotional. I get too involved in shit. Like, I wouldn't be able to take a step back too goddamn much. And especially if I ran into some client or something and they were like, damn, they were saying the shit that I'm thinking, I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna be difficult, right? Because I have such an awful feeling of loneliness, I guess, that I'll just be like, oh, I'm gravitating towards you or something, right? And then, oh, that gets into the whole thing about non-monogamy. Oh, well, hey, maybe I just want all these different relationships because I'm so unfulfilled in my emotions, and I need all these different people to really satisfy all these different aspects, and it's just never actually going to be good enough. And I'm just traumatized from my fucking childhood, so that's what's actually going on. And in reality, I just need to not be that, and I need to be monogamous. I don't really believe that. I really feel like still it's kind of this natural fucking thing that I can't really do anything about it. That has nothing to do with how the fuck I was raised, all right? I just want other women, right? Or whatever, right? I just do. I just want to fuck them. And I want to have some type of connection with them. And I just feel that. And I don't know how else to fucking explain it, okay? And I don't want to even get into that. And here I am again trying to defend myself. And I'm really trying to not even do that. Like, I don't want to give a fuck about that anymore. I don't want to get hot flashes. I don't want to feel uncomfortable when I'm talking about any of this stuff. I don't want to feel like I'm talking too fast. I don't want to feel like I'm doing anything too much that's not good for the listener of somebody. I just don't want to care. I would really like to get to a point where I don't care that much. You know, and I've been developing this kind of skill of not caring about the social influences, but it's very difficult still. And I'm going through that process even today as I'm talking about all this kind of fucking stuff. You know, and I'm talking really fast because I feel like I want to get out as much as possible because I'm on a train of thought. And it's very difficult to fucking reopen up, right? It's very difficult to start a video, extremely difficult. And I don't know where I'm going to go. I have no idea what the fuck I'm going to even start talking about. I'm like, I'm in the moment right now. Here I am. Because then I always think about it and I fucking listen to my video afterwards and I'm just like, wow, what's he saying? Right? And I want to listen. You know, but at the same time, like, I start losing the relatability even to myself in the moment. Right, as I'm listening to myself, I'm like, I don't even feel myself like anymore. I don't really feel that way anymore. I'm just like, Jesus, what's this constant need for relatability all the fucking time? I'm constantly wanting it. All the time, I'm constantly wanting this relatability. I want to feel constantly related to something, but I'm just not, and it's making me miserable for some fucking reason. I don't know why, right? And I'm trying to figure out why. I'm talking to my therapist, talking to myself, talking to this, talking to that, talking, again. So why am I so upset right now? Why am I getting so elevated? What the fuck is with the emotions, right? Because I'm frustrated with something. What am I frustrated with? I'm frustrated with something. What is it? Oh, I'm still not being heard. I'm still not feeling related. I'm still not feeling any better. I'm opening up all these problems, but I'm not really solving anything. So what the fuck am I talking for anyways? It's useless. It's pointless. And then I'm angry at myself that I feel like I'm wasting my fucking time, right? But am I really? I'm not wasting my time. You're not wasting your time, Matthew. This is a good use of time. This is always a good use of time to make a fucking video. It's always a good use of time. Always. What else do you want to say? Go down a fucking other rabbit hole of thought. Just go somewhere. Where do you want to go? You have time for a second. You probably have another 15 minutes before you get to the next fucking stop. So let's go. Chop. That's why I'm talking so goddamn fast. What else do I want to say? Like, because sometimes I think about it, I'm like, fuck, I wish I said that in the video. I wish that was down. I wish I recorded that. Like, I'll have a thought when I'm just out and about, and I don't know why the fuck I have to get everything out. Everything, every single aspect of my life, everything that I am, full expression needs to be expressed for some fucking reason. And then what? I can relax, and then I can let go, and then I can feel like I'm not going to blow my brains out, even though I don't feel like I'm even close to doing something like that. But Jesus Christ, why are the suicidal thoughts even on my mind in the fucking first place? Why do I have to feel any of that? I don't want to feel any of that fucking shit. I just don't. I don't want to feel any of this. You know, that's why I said I'm not processing my emotions properly. I don't want to think about any of this stuff. It's so heavy. It's so complicated because I got to function properly. I got to do this job. I can't have a mental breakdown. I can't have a nervous breakdown because I got to do what the fuck I got to do. I got to do what the fuck I got to do. Right? You got to do what you got to do. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Get the fuck over it. Keep going. Keep moving. Keep fucking jumping. All right? Don't ever fucking stop for some reason. I want maximum relatability. Somebody hear me. The whole world needs to hear me, and then I'll be satisfied. I don't believe anybody's satisfied. I believe people just give up. And I don't respect them for some reason. But again, maybe I'm just projecting. Maybe all the people that say they're content, they actually are, and it's okay, and I don't need to fuck with them. I don't need to try to dig up some problems that they potentially might have, that they potentially might be pushing to the side. They're just trying to relax. They're just trying to not think about any of this kind of stuff that I'm thinking about, because look how chaotic it is. Look how many fucking stressful goddamn hormones are flowing through my blood. It's fucking ridiculous. The stress levels are fucking maximum. All the time, most of the time. And I'm talking about all this shit, trying to find us something that will make me calm down, man. Hey, dude, I just want to calm down, brother. I just want to calm down, dude. I don't know what the fuck I want. I said last night I want something to make sense. And I hope one day all of this makes sense. Maybe not in this lifetime, maybe in some other fucking plane of existence. Something will make sense. And I'll understand what all of this was fucking for. Because right now it's for nothing. It's not for anything. And as a human being, I needed to be for something. I needed to mean something. I needed to be for something. And if it's not, then it's pointless. And I don't like doing pointless shit. I like things to mean something. And so far, I haven't found meaning anywhere at all. I'm not finding meaning. I like to talk, but goddamn, this shit's so goddamn intense. Trying to talk about all this fucking shit. It's so intense, man. I just want a beer. I just want to be on the beach somewhere and not think about none of this stuff. But eventually I do again. I do want to fucking think about this shit. I do want to think about it. I don't want to just be on a beach somewhere for the rest of my fucking existence drinking a fucking beer or having a goddamn glass of bourbon or whiskey or whatever the fuck I like to drink and just try to not think about none of this stuff. Like, that's just not cool, man. That's just not cool at all. That's not cool. It's not cool to me. I'm spending a lot of dumbass money on a lot of dumbass shit, like all the fucking time, like for real. I am. I got a lot of alcohol. I have a fuck ton of alcohol. So much alcohol. It's like absurd how much alcohol I have. So much fucking alcohol. Like, oh my God, I have a bar. Like, I have a bar at my house that I have access to, and all that shit I own, and I can just drink it. You ever been in a bar and you just feel like, damn, I wish that bottle was just mine, right? But you obviously know that they're gonna sell it and upcharge it like a motherfucker, so you're not gonna do that, so you're just gonna have a shot that costs $15 fucking, right? I have all the bottles. I have fulfilled this fucking part of I don't give a fuck, guys. I don't give a fuck, Matthew. Because there ain't no guys here. There ain't no people here. There ain't no nobody here, right? And even if there are, I gotta act like there isn't, because that's the way I gotta condition my brain, apparently, because there is nobody that's dependable. There is nobody that's here to listen all the fucking time. There is nobody that's here to fucking be relatable most of the time. I expect too much from everybody. I expect too much from the people. I expect too much. I have too many expectations. My parents couldn't handle me. Nobody can handle me. Nobody wants to handle me. People are trying, but it's hard, and they got to do their own shit and live their own lives. And then in reality, I'm not really handling them very much because I don't really care that fucking much. But I'm just some goddamn dickhead, fucking selfish asshole, one-way relationship type of dude, right? That wants to dump all his emotional shit, but doesn't want to take anything on from anybody else because I'm already drained from opening up myself, right? And I'm just like, Jesus, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to live this life. I don't want to deal with people. Maybe I should just go into the wild like that fucking goddamn stupid son of a bitch on that fucking movie and shit myself to death while I'm eating a fucking plant that's poisonous, and then I just don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm lonely and dying all by myself. I want to mean something. I want to be this podcaster guy. I look at Joe Rogan, I'm like, damn, why can't I be number one in the world? But why the fuck do I want to be number one at anything? Why do I want to be number one at anything? Why? What's the point? What's the fucking goddamn fucking point? You know? Why do I want to do that? I don't know, man. I don't know. Haven't been able to figure it out. Still trying to figure it out. Not doing a goddamn good job doing that. Apparently, you know, not doing a good fucking job. Just not. But maybe I am. Maybe I am doing a great job, and I'm just too goddamn hard on myself. And some fucking other human being on this planet is going to have some different perspective that is going to say some shit to me and act like they're right about whatever the fuck they got to tell me because they quote unquote have been through that already and they know how to get through it. I guess, right? I love when people try to tell me something, right? But hey, I'm guilty of it too. It feels good when you feel like you're teaching somebody something about some shit. Makes you feel important. Makes you feel like you're a goddamn mentor. Makes you feel like you're leading the way for people. Because it feels good when people want to follow you and people want to listen to what the fuck you got to say about some shit. Because that makes you feel not lonely, right? Battling that loneliness is always a stupid little goddamn asshole bitch, isn't it? It's not fun at all. Yeah, no, not even close. Not even fucking close. Let me express myself in different ways. Let me make a music video like I had in my fucking dream. Let me fucking do art. You know, I always kind of wanted to do some animation stuff. It's always kind of fun, but I guess all of it is just to express my pity for my own existence. Good. Left my water bottle open and spilled water all over my leg. Well, who cares? Feels like I'm taking a bath. Feels great, doesn't it? Nice and cool. Cool me off because I've been a hot-headed bastard all fucking morning, talking at a million fucking miles an hour. Nobody can listen to that. That's too difficult to listen to. And for some reason, I'd like to trick myself and be like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to get mad if this has no views as well. I don't even want to tell my girlfriend about it. And I already know it's not going to get any views if I don't try to promote it, if I don't try to, like, what the fuck ever, right? Like, it's not. Like, I don't make clickbaity titles. I don't have this fucking audience of a lot of people that are going to listen to this shit. I just don't. And I'm going to have a self-fulfilling prophecy of, oh, see, nobody wants to listen to me. And I really hope that I'm wrong, right? I really hope that I'm wrong. And this is actually my breakout video. And this is where I actually break out. And everybody actually heard my honesty. And everybody is relating to what the fuck I gotta say. But hey, I'm just fucking delusional. And that's probably not gonna happen. But that'd be cool still. That'd be really cool. I guess I'm waiting for that moment as well, and it's just not happening because, hey, I wasn't genuine enough, and I wasn't speaking to the right amount of people, and I wasn't saying the right amount of shit. But hey, why do I want to speak to the majority of people? I think the majority of people are fucking stupid anyways, right? So what the fuck am I even trying to accomplish? Honestly, it doesn't feel like I'm trying to accomplish anything. I don't want to accomplish anything. I don't give a fuck about anything that much. Is what it's starting to feel like I just don't care. Like, it feels good to talk on here, I guess, right? And I'm just saying all this stuff really fast, and I'm about to be at my stop in the next fucking 2 minutes or something, and I'm like, Jesus, please, let me get it out. Let me get more out before I have to fucking stop, so I can really just give myself so much content to listen to, so I don't feel that lonely, right? And I'll just listen to this video over and over again because there's so many little bits of fucking goddamn pieces of stuff in here. But hey, I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just rambling. My girlfriend can't listen to something like this. And then I'm going to hear how desperate my voice is while I'm listening back to it, maybe. And then I'm just going to hate on myself even more than I already fucking do. And I'm just so hard on myself, and I need to stop doing that. You need to learn to be nicer. You need to learn to be nicer to yourself, Matthew, because whatever you're doing right now is just not good for you. Apparently not. And everything that I keep doing for myself isn't good for me, and all the things that I like are not good for me, like goddamn drinking alcohol and playing video games, eating fucking pizza, right? I need to fucking do other shit like exercise and do that kind of stuff because that's what's actually good for me, not fucking rambling and raging on here on this stupid YouTube video about some shit. I need to stop giving a fuck so goddamn much. But hey, here we go, back into the fucking grind of damn it. Right, because that's my favorite line now, is back into the grind of damn it, damn it, damn it, cocksucking motherfucker. So, no parking anytime. Well, I'm parking this time. Oh, yeah. Anyways, until, fuck you, bye.